Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Gaz's Out and About, my little YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me on another little journey. Hope everybody's doing well. So this is a little bit I'm actually adding at the end of the ride, but it'll probably appear at the beginning of the video. As one of my biggest fans is a little girl called Alicia Rose, my granddaughter. And I did promise her that on my next video I would give her a shout out. So hello Alicia Rose. Obviously it's second day of autumn today, so weather's changing a little bit. And my Scotland trip is next week. So a little bit excited about that. Well, actually, a little bit excited, a little bit apprehensive. Been riding for 40 years, but I still get quite nervous when it comes to doing a bit of a tour, even though it's only a tour in this country. Obviously, the very second I hit the road on the day when we start out, all the apprehension goes. So I thought I'd treat myself. Some new gear. I needed some new gear desperately. So RST Adventure X jackets, RST Adventure X pants, some RST Paragon boots. Hopefully should keep me nice and warm and dry when I'm up in Scotland. I do have waterproofs as well. But just the Oxford waterproofs, which go over the top of the normal riding gear. And I must admit, the RST stuff, it's really nice. I've had RST jackets, pants, gloves for years. But this Adventure X, I had the Adventure 3 Pro before. I don't know how to describe it. It's a very strange fit. Now, like I say, I'm a very strange shape anyway, so that may well be down to me. But I found I had to remove a few pieces of the armour that were inside because it just weren't comfy. And alright, it's new stuff, and I know new stuff has to bed in, but you don't expect it to be uncomfortable first time you wear it. Sizing's perfect, but the armour that they've put in, I mean, it's, you know, category 2 armour, so very good armour. But just didn't seem to fit right around my body. So I've removed the hip pieces out the pants and removed the elbow pieces out the jacket, and it's much more comfortable now. So just nip through town and obviously turn the cameras off. You want to see me weaving my way through traffic in Wigan Town Centre. So obviously something else that's new that you might have noticed. Put a camera mount facing towards me, ready for next week's trip. So I've got 4 different mounts on the bike now. pointing in 4 different directions, and the permanent one that's on the helmet, obviously. So it's been quite a fruitful week for me this week. I own a Dacia Duster, and I noticed that the clutch was starting to play up a little bit, not slipping, just starting to bite right at the very top, feel a little weird. So I thought, right, we'll get that done before I go to Scotland. So about a month ago, I jumped on a site called clickmechanic.com, which I have used before, and it is pretty good. Basically the way it works is you tell them what you want doing, and they tell you how much it's going to cost. And then local garages say, yeah, we can do it for that price. You give them a set of dates when the car's available. In my case, I gave them dates over 3 weeks, and then the garage decides a date, sends you a message back, all good, all done and dusted. So new clutch, got a price of £592, changing the clutch, slave cylinder, bearing, topping up the gearbox oil. I thought, right, okay, that's pretty good. So the garage came at the time when they were supposed to pick the vehicle up. It's marvellous. And then I didn't hear anything at all for the next 3 days. The garage was supposed to turn the car around in the same day. So eventually I gets in touch with the garage owner. Said, like, you know, what's going on? Where's my car? Oh, they've sent the wrong bits, the wrong slave cylinder, and it's going to cost you £100 more. Fair enough. It is what it is. So yeah, okay. So now we're up to 690 quid. And then here's nothing again from the garage for the next 3 days. So, I had to nip down as well, pick up my work boots from the boot. So the garage is about 15 miles away from me, and to be honest, I actually put my mind at rest going down there because I saw it was a proper garage. It wasn't parked on somebody's drive or anything silly like that. So yeah, it did. It put my mind at rest about that. So after these 3 days, phone the garage again. I'm obviously up team messages on Click Mechanic, and they're very apologetic, saying we're really sorry. Eventually ended up sanctioning the garage for not responding to the messages. Taking so long with my car. So then I get a message off the garage. We can do your clutch cheaper if you want to come direct with us and drop Click Mechanic. Obviously my response to that was no thank you very much, you're quite alright, because I knew what would happen. I didn't really have any power over the garage, do I? Apart from to take some sort of legal action, which will take months. Whereas Click Mechanic, their sanctioning means that they don't get any work for a week. So I said, no thank you very much, I'll stick with Click Mechanic. Not even an hour later, I got the phone call. Oh, we're really sorry, your dual mass flywheel needs replacing. This Dacia Duster's 5 years old. Dacia have serviced this car from being brand new. and it's got 30,000 miles on the clock. So obviously I was quite miffed, shall we say. But he sent me a video, showed a dual mass flywheel with loads of play in it. So okay, needs a dual mass flywheel, it needs a dual mass flywheel. So to be fair to them, with the update, they got back to me almost straight away. Now up to £1,038 for a clutch replacement. Now obviously I was quite interested to know, I'm an engineer myself, so I was quite interested to know just exactly how much these parts cost. So I went on Eurocar Parts, got a price, 390 quid. So £700 labour. Obviously at the going rate that's 10 hours. And today they've had my car for 10 days. So I was expecting it back yesterday, Friday. Gets another call. Sorry, still not ready. It's going to be Monday. We don't work weekends. So there you go. That's been my week. So bike service. Wigan Yamaha have always looked after this bike, and they've always done me alright, to be honest with you, so a bit of a shout out to them. So it's booked in for its 12 monthly. 3 days before I leave for Bonnie. And you know what? I don't even know what the price is going to be. But I shall update you on the next video. Normally it's about 130, 140. I've had bike service there for years and years. Now I'm not sure with it being the first service whether it needs a bit of additional stuff. This is the first proper service, not the running in service. First 12-month service. So just over 3,000 miles ish. It'll have on by then. Just not been able to get out and play. It is a bit weird having that camera facing me. Suppose I'll get used to it. The sun's come out. Do you know, I'm really hoping I have at least one day of sunshine next week. But week after, sorry. Weather report doesn't look too bad. No wind, but up to 45% chance of rain every day. But having said that, that's exactly what it says for this area today. And look at it. Hopefully I've got the angle of that camera facing me right. Seems to be pointing quite low. I was hoping for a bit of rain today. I know that probably sounds really silly. Just so I could test how waterproof this Adventure X jacket is. Anderton. I've got a famous boat lift around here somewhere, isn't there? Anderton boat lift. I'm sure that's around here, unless I'm completely mistaken. I'm sure it's called Anderton Boat Lift. Absolutely no rush at all today. Literally pottering around, as always. no time to be back for. I might have to lower this screen a little bit, I think. Very pretty. Not often I come this way around here. Usually always coming back this way. Pretty lucky to have this on my doorstep as a playground. So I think what we'll do is we'll head up towards Rivington, pull up, have a minute. You see the Rocket 3 back there? What an awesome machine. 2.5 litres though. 260 odd foot-pound of torque. What a beast. What an absolute beast. But it's heavy. Now, this is only 1200 cc and it's quite heavy. Get over, you idiot. Looks like there might be a few bikes up there today. Strange for a Saturday. But we'll see, eh? We'll see. Certainly very busy up here. I have heard it's changed a little bit since last time I came up. But we can no longer go in the square. It looks like there's plenty of cars here. Wow, they stopped us going on there. Yeah, exactly the same if it's all shut. I can't believe there's no bikers here. I've passed so many on the way up as well. I say I've passed so many bikers on the way up. Maybe they're opposite. Sounds like a plan. Why not? Nice chatting to you. Take care, pal. Well, there you go. That answered that. Well, how weird was that? Rivington Barn no longer entertains bikers. Can't see that being a very popular decision, considering it was bikers that made Rivington Barn in the first place. Sounds like they might have a greedy new owner. Thinks he can make more money. Let's go opposite and see what's here. Go ape. I can't believe there's so few bikes here. All right. we got there? Half a dozen bikes. Go on. Obviously the whole purpose of coming out was to test the new gear anyway, so, and I am very pleased with it. I think this will do nicely for Scotland next week. You know, it's a pity that camera can't hear the burble from this exhaust. It's absolutely stunning. Doesn't seem to pick it up okay though. Yeah, I've just realised as well, I've still got the volume on that front camera, so that's going to be a bit of jiggery pokery. Getting the sound from this one to that one. Oh yes, I forgot to answer the question about the cameras, sorry, I do apologise. These are the Drift Ghost XL cameras that I use. Really good price at the minute. Obviously you get HD quality, but it's not 4K. Probably the GoPro Session 4 that I had better picture quality, but obviously the battery only lasts 2 minutes. With these the battery lasts 9 hours. And you can clone them all together, so you probably see me mulling around down here. This is my remote for my cameras, which I hard mounted onto the handlebars of the bike rather than fiddling about with a watch strap, which didn't fit anyway. So one press of the button and all of the cameras start recording. The master I've got mounted on my helmet, so whatever the settings that one has installed, the rest follow suit. And then I have a resume mode set up so that when I power them off, power them back on, they resume the settings that I set up previously. And now we're on our way back home. So, thank you for joining me. Hopefully I shall see you again shortly. Obviously, maybe, unless I manage to get out next week, my next series of videos will be the Scotland tour videos, which I'm recording mainly for me missus. We were supposed to do the tour together, and she can't come, so it means Gazzy's playing out by himself. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you again shortly.